Let me tell you that you do not need a full face of makeup, a closet full of new clothes, or 3 hours every morning to feel put together. What you do need is a little strategy, a little routine, and a mindset shift. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. So whether you are heading into work, running errands, or if you're just chilling at the house, there are simple things that you can do every day to make you look put together without trying too hard. And I'm talking real life doable, okay? Not that influencer perfect. So if you are someone who loves fashion but doesn't want to constantly buy new clothes, if you want to look effortless but still put together, if you're in your soft life but still productive era, then this video is for you. And this isn't about being high maintenance. It's about being intentional with the way that you present yourself so that way you feel confident, you feel comfortable, and you are ready for anything. So let's chat about how you can look good every day without doing the most. One thing that I realized is that you can have the best outfits, the perfect slick back bun, a fresh manicure, pedicure, but if you don't feel good about yourself, none of that matters, okay? That's why I wanted to start with mindset, because how you feel on the inside completely changes how you show up on the outside. When we talk about looking good every day, I'm not talking about perfection. I'm talking about presence. I'm talking about confidence. I'm talking about feeling like the best version of you, even if that version is just in sweatpants and a claw clip. One thing to note is that confidence is a habit, okay? You don't just wake up one day and have it. You build it by keeping promises to yourself, by doing the little things that make you feel good, like getting dressed, doing your skincare every day, putting on your favorite perfume. These small changes signal in your brain like, I care about myself, and people feel that energy on you. Another mindset shift is that looking good every day does not mean doing the most, okay? It just means doing enough to feel good in your skin. Some days that may be a full outfit, styled hair, and accessories. Other days it just might be a clean skin, cozy clothes, and a little brow gel, and that's still valid. The goal isn't to impress other people, okay? The goal is to feel like you're taking care of yourself, because when you feel good, you walk differently, okay? You talk differently, and you're more present, you're more magnetic, and that energy, that self-respect, that's more powerful than anything that you're wearing. So before we talk about the clothes and the beauty routines, I want you to remember this, that looking good isn't about doing everything. It's about doing what works for you and doing it with intention. Okay, let's talk clothes. When it comes to looking good every day, your outfit sets the tone, but that doesn't mean that you need to have some Pinterest perfect wardrobe or a different look for every occasion. What really matters is having a few things that work for you and knowing how to style them consistently. One of the biggest game changers for me is leaning into outfit formulas. And by that, I just mean easy combinations that I know always work. They make getting dressed feel so much easier because I'm not starting from scratch every day. I'm just plugging in pieces into a formula that already flatters me, that already fits my vibe, okay? Some of my go-to formulas are wide leg flowy pants with like a fitted tee and some jewelry. This one gives you that chill but still put together energy, and it works from everything. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. Another outfit combo that I love is an oversized button up with some leggings and some sandals. This is perfect for the days when I want to be super comfortable but I still want to look like I tried. And in the summertime, I like to do like linen button ups because it's more breathable and I can just roll up the sleeves but still give that relaxed and, you know, put together energy. Another outfit combo that I like is jeans with an elevated basic top, and sometimes I will even add a third piece like a crop trench coat or a denim jacket. That third piece is what pulls everything together and makes it feel a little bit more styled. The key is to find formulas that work for your lifestyle and that work for your body type, okay? If you feel best in dresses, then make a dress with some sneaker and a tote bag or something your go-to. If you always on the move, then maybe it's cargo pants and a tank top. Once you find 2 to 3 formulas that work for you, you can build your wardrobe around them. You don't need a million options, just repeatable outfits that make you feel like your best self. Now, yes, basics do matter, okay? A good white tee, a quality tank, a pair of jeans that fit just right. These pieces are the foundation of every style, but basics alone aren't just enough, okay? You also need to make sure that your closet is filled with pieces that you actually love, okay? If your wardrobe is full of clothes you just bought just because they were on sale or they were trendy at the time, getting dressed is going to feel like a chore. But when your closet is filled with things that you feel good in, things that reflect your personal style, it becomes so much easier to look good every day. And you do not need a huge wardrobe. You just need a curated one that's filled with pieces that are comfortable, that are flattering, and that align with how you want to show up in the world. And when you find pieces that work, don't be afraid to wear them on repeat. Don't be afraid to rebuy the same top that you love in multiple colors, or the same pants that you love, or the same style of pants in different prints or colors. Style is less about variety, okay? You don't need to have a bunch of super different things, okay? You can have the same piece in different colors, or the same piece in maybe a few different silhouettes, okay? It's about styling what you have, not trying to have the most of everything. Another tip is that if getting dressed starts to feel overwhelming, just pick one hero piece, okay? Something that makes you feel good, and then just build around that. That could be your favorite oversized linen shirt, or some cargo sweatpants or something, or even a structured tank. Start there and then add layers or accessories if you feel like it, but don't overthink it. Also, stop saving your clothes for special days, okay? Wear things that you love now, today, okay? On an average Monday. You'll be surprised how different your energy feels when you're not just throwing something on, but actually choosing to show up. Now let's talk accessories, my favorite. Okay, accessories are truly the easiest way to elevate your look without changing your entire outfit. You'll be wearing leggings and a basic tee, but if you throw on the right pair of earrings, a sleek bag, some sunglasses, instantly your outfit is upgraded, okay? And here's what I love about them is that they don't require effort, just intention. So when you're dealing with your jewelry, start with your everyday pieces. You do not need to go overboard or have a huge collection. You can start with a small rotation of go-to accessories that work with most of your wardrobe. Layered necklaces, those add interest to your neckline. Some small to medium gold hoops, they go with everything, and they always make you look just a little bit more put together. Sunglasses, even on no makeup days, they're gonna make you look a little bit more put together. A quality tote or a crossbody bag. Structured bags just give off that more finished look, and then little details are what makes your outfit feel intentional, even if you just got dressed in 5 minutes. And don't forget about the third piece. Sometimes that something missing feeling in an outfit is just the lack of a third piece. So that could be a hat, that could be a light jacket, that could be a statement bag, even just a belt, okay? Adding that third piece brings in balance and structure to your outfit, and it helps your personal style come through without needing to say a word. So just use your accessories to reinforce your vibe, okay? Accessories are a great way to reflect your personality, even if your clothing style leans more neutral or minimalist, okay? If you want a more effortless, chic vibe, then you can lean into gold jewelry, clean lines, sleek bags. If you want to feel more playful or feminine, then try adding a hair accessories, fun earrings, a pop of color in your nails or your bag. And it doesn't always have to be bold to make a statement. Sometimes it's the smallest touch that makes the biggest impact. Now, looking good every day doesn't mean having a fresh silk press, okay, a fresh wash and go, or a blowout 24/7. Sometimes it's about having go-to styles that are quick, easy, and make you feel good, okay? A sleek blonde, a claw clip, a low ponytail with just your edges done, simple, effortless, put together. Keep a few of those styles in your weekly rotation, and you'll always have something to fall back on when you're short on time or energy. Now, here's one thing that has saved me so many times, and that is to keep a headband wig or a half wig in your stash. I promise it's a game changer, okay? Whether you are in between styles, or your hair isn't cooperating, or you simply just don't feel like being bothered with it, you can plop that wig on, do your edges, and boom, you're out the door looking like you put way more effort in than you actually did. It's quick, it's cute, and it's gonna keep you from feeling like a mess on those I don't feel like doing my hair days. Now, sometimes your hair is doing its own thing and you just need something quick, and that's where scarves, head wraps, headbands come in, okay? And I'm not talking about throwing on a bonnet and calling it a day. I mean a cute printed scarf tied into a top knot, or wrapped up like a turban, or a wide stretchy headband with a bun, or like a poof, a curly poof. It's easy, it's cute, and it's still giving very much styled. These are perfect for bad hair days, or days where you just don't have the time to do the most. They add texture and personality to your look, especially if you're wearing a neutral outfit and just want to add a little something extra. And another little tip is to keep a scarf or like a headband or something in your car. You never know when you're going to need it to save the day. Now let me share a couple quick and easy go-to hairstyles that are perfect for when you only got like 10 minutes or less. Starting off with a slicked back low bun. It's neat, it's timeless, looks great with some big earrings. Next up is a claw clip twist with a middle part. Effortless, still put together. You could also do like a high poof or a high bun. Super cute, especially if you're natural and your hair is curly. These are the kinds of styles that don't require heat, heavy manipulation, or a ton of effort, okay? But they still have you walking out the door feeling good. So whether you're natural, relaxed, wearing, braided up, or somewhere in between, the key is just to have a plan, a few styles in your back pocket, a backup wig on standby, and maybe a head wrap that just makes it look like you tried even when you didn't. Now, when I'm talking about looking good every day, as far as makeup, I'm not talking about a full beat with wing liner and contour, unless that's your thing, of course. But for most of us, we just want to look fresh and awake and put together without spending 30 minutes in the mirror every morning. This is where the less is more mindset really shines. If I'm doing like a quick everyday look, here's usually what I grab. So I start off with concealer, just a little bit under my eyes to get rid of the dark spots and kind of spot conceal. And then obviously I add some brow gel or use a pencil to define my brows, because when your brows are done, I feel like it instantly makes your face look a little bit more put together. I like to add a little extra blush just so I can, you know, just look sun-kissed, adding some lashes or just mascara some days, and then of course lip gloss, and that's it. You can throw this on in 5 minutes before work, errands, brunch. It's quick and it still gives that I tried energy without doing too much. And if you're someone who was like full beat or nothing, you don't like the minimal makeup looks, then what I would suggest is just to make sure that your makeup drawer or wherever you store your makeup is organized and your brushes are cleaned regularly. Knowing where everything is when it's time to do your makeup and having clean brushes will make doing your makeup so much smoother, even if you're doing a full face. And if you're always on the move or have days where you're just rushing out the doors, then keep a mini version of your routine in your bag or in your car. Even just like a brow pencil, some lip gloss, and like a little travel concealer can go a long way when you just need a quick refresh. Okay, let's wrap this look good every day conversation up with nails. So now I'm not saying you need to have a fresh gel set every week unless you love that, okay? But clean, cared for nails go such a long way in making you feel put together. At the very least, keep your nails trimmed or filed, clean under them, moisturize your hands and your cuticles, especially in the colder months, and throw on just like a clear coat or a nude polish if you want to keep it simple. That alone will make you feel 10 times more pulled together. Now, if you're like me, if you're someone who loves to have your nails done, whether it's gel, press-ons, or acrylic, then you already know the power of a fresh set, okay? But again, it does not need to be complicated. Press-ons are such a game changer if you want that just left the salon look but don't have the time, or you don't want to spend the money. You can pop them on in 10 minutes and suddenly you're feeling that extra level of I got it together. And nowadays these press-ons now are like so freaking good. Like I wore press-ons for like 2 to 3 years straight, okay? I just recently started going back to acrylics because the press-ons nowadays are just so good. There's so many different styles to choose from. We even have nail techs that are making press-ons so you can get them with any type of design that you want. They last long, they come in different lengths. There's so many different companies to choose from and they're pretty affordable. So if you're not hip to press-ons, get some press-ons. And same with like having a headband wig on standby, have a pack of press-ons. Even if you're not necessarily a press-on girl, just having some in your stash for just in case you just need to throw something on will save you, okay? You really just need to find a routine that works for you. Maybe you refresh your polish every Sunday night while you're watching Netflix. Maybe you schedule a nail appointment every 2 weeks. Maybe you just make sure that your cuticles aren't dry and your nails aren't chipped. Whatever your version looks like, build it into your routine, because when your nails are cared for, even in the simplest way, it adds that overall vibe of I take care of myself, okay? And that's what it's really all about. So that is it for today's video. At the end of the day, looking good every day isn't about perfection or spending a ton of money, okay? It's about intention. It's about creating those small, repeatable habits that make you feel confident and pulled together and ready for whatever the day brings on. Whether it's getting your mind right in the morning, throwing on an outfit that just works, or just putting on a little bit of lip gloss, okay? You deserve to feel good in your skin every day. Not just when there's an event, not just when you have extra time, every day, okay? So don't just wait for a special occasion to show up for yourself. Your average Tuesday is reason enough, okay? And if you want help with styling, accessorizing, or just building a wardrobe that actually works for your real life, make sure you check out my styling guides. I will have them linked down below. If you enjoyed this video, share with a friend who needs a reminder, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.